Welcome back to the Black Male Community Council of Philadelphia's Black Man Standing, our first podcast show today. And we're so happy to be able to come to you to talk about the Black Male Community Council and the work that we've been able to do in the great city of Philadelphia. And also, what's more important about this program is we get to be able to uplift the black men that are part of the Black Male Community Council. Those dedicated brothers that have come together to be able to make a difference in our community as Africans born in America. And it is my pleasure on the second half of our show to be able to introduce you to a great brother, a strong man, an uncompromising man. And it's my pleasure to introduce you, our audience, to a fabulous brother, a great brother, a brother that deals with no pretense. His name is Brother Eric Walker. Welcome, Eric. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, as usual.
All right.
Be around you in the Black Male Community Council of Philadelphia.
I'm glad you were able to come out today and be on this first broadcast for the Black Male Community Council. And I know that after being around you for so many years and we've been doing this work, you're a great family man. You are an honorable soldier. And the one thing that I really appreciate about you is that phone that you have in your pocket that's still on.
That's thought I put it on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
That's pre-silent.
It's all good. But the one thing that I really appreciate about you is your background in terms of how you were brought up and taught in a black national school, and your wisdom as it relates to an African being born in America. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd really like to start off this conversation with you telling our audience about you, Eric, about your journey that led you up to now being an intricate part of the Black Male Community Council of Philadelphia.
Thank you. Basically, like you said, I was raised from kindergarten to about, I guess you can say 11th grade, because I only spent the 12th grade in high school under Baba Akili, which was the Marcus Garvey Shule of Positive Education. And being in that environment, they taught you that you must, I guess, have discipline, enough discipline within yourself to say, all right, if they're not doing it your way, they're not doing it wrong, they're just doing it their way.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? We gotta get out of he stressed that this is what Willie Lynch taught. And this is what we gotta teach. You know what I mean? They ain't doing it wrong. You know what I mean? The brother in the house ain't your enemy. You know what I mean? Just because you on the field. But they want you to believe that. So I never believed that. So, you know what I mean? I thought the brother in the house, I could whisper in his ear to grind some glass and we can get out of here.
All right now.
You know what I mean? All right. That's what they taught us, you know what I mean? It's called mode of unity, strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. Well, that was my upbringing. And like when I got out of high school, I said I didn't want to be around this situation. Like in my neighborhood, 30th and Diamond, they were gang war and stuff like that. So I said, no, I'm not going to stay here. Okay. So I joined the military. And once I got in there, it was some people in there that was telling me, brothers that was telling me, look, man, this is a career. You know what I mean? You can make a change, you know what I mean, if you stick it out and make a change. So I stuck it out, and 20 years later, here I am, you know what I mean, finding another organization that's saying, hey, we can make a change.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So that's what really kept me with Black Male Community Council, because once you get into things that has structure and discipline, you see that, all right, what they was teaching us or what they show the rest of the original humans, it ain't, you know what I mean, it could be changed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And if you change one person, it's a change. So
wow.
yeah.
Wow. So I know you were one of the founding members of the Black Male Community Council. If I'm not mistaken, when the call came out, you were one of the first brothers that came to the Black Male Community Council. Am I correct? Right?
Yeah, because Don told me his cousin, son got killed, as I said, as a state of this undisciplined, you know what I mean, undisciplined communities that we have out here. So when he told me that, he said, well, he's starting something to unify us to go against gun violence.
You said, you mean Stanley Crawford?
Yeah, Stanley Crawford.
That guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
that guy. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know, can't sleep because here comes Stanley. Hey, we doing this and we doing that. So I was like, all right, you know what I mean? That's like a general, you know what I mean?
Right.
You be at home sleep, you know what I mean? And here they come. Oh, we jumping, you know what I mean?
That's
so
right.
as long as we jumping to do something, like I said, to make that movement, to say, all right, let's change the atmosphere of us. What he say? He say the diaspora, you know what I mean, of our community and the things we doing out here. Let's stop this gun violence. Let's do something to stop this gun violence. Let's do something to make a change. If we can, what do we got? Classes. Shoot, I do same day pay work programs. We used to give out food. Well, Raheem still gives it out, and it's things that we do to show people, hey, you're not stuck. You just got to come. And you know, out here in the media, they portray the black man as, you know, the enemy of all. So when I see that we have organizations now, like I'm gonna use this statement that they ain't took from us, boots on the ground. You know what I mean? I said I need to be there and I need to stay here.
Wow. Wow.
If I can do it for, you know what I mean, Uncle Sam, I can do it for us.
For our own people.
Yeah. I can do it longer for us.
Well, you know, that's one of the great things that I admire about you in terms of your steadfast and how you approach these issues that we bring up as the work that we have to do with the Black Male Community Council. So from your perspective, as you look at BMCCP, right, where do you see us in 5 years from now?
Oh, man. Well, 5 years from now, I see us doing greater things than we're doing right now. Because, shoot, I only been here, it's been 4 years now. And, we went from somebody, the Sheriff Bilal, lending us the Garden Civic League to, man, you should see this office. Every time I come in here, Stan got something new going on. So I'm like loving it. Like, yeah, we moving in leaps and bounds, but it's not a great leap, but it's leaps and bounds. Because it ain't what you learn from being disciplined, it ain't how you run the race, but how you finish it. Because I seen a lot of brothers run in and don't come out.
I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, so I'd rather walk with Stan and come out. Yeah, I mean, instead of running in and, you know what I mean, it's all blown up. So,
I hear you.
You know what I mean? So in 5 years, like, he showed me so many projects. Like, I'm hoping we get our center. The center that goes to us for our, what you call it, because I got PTSD. So he is creating a center that's going to help the black man get through their
Heal themselves.
Yeah, through that situation that they was going through. Like, they don't know. It is traumatizing out here. When you walking down the street, and back in the day, they used to just jump out and grab you.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? Search your pockets and all that. Take your money.
Take your
and
money,
run.
that's
You know
right.
what I mean? Shoot, you know what I mean? I put so many bags in them cars for that money.
I hear you.
And here come the cops taking it. You know what I mean? Talking about I'm doing something illegal. You know?
Wow.
So when you see somebody that's trying to do something like that, you gotta back that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm here. And that's why I see us in 5 years, 10 years, however long it takes, I think we gonna get there. Because he don't stop. So
And the Black Male Community Council of Philadelphia has great plans. And I do believe in the Resource Opportunity Center, that it's going to happen. I believe that that this block that we're on right now is going to be, in the city of Philadelphia, is going to be a household word.
right.
That when people, when they think about black men standing, they'll think about the Black Male Community Council of Philadelphia. But what do we need to do from your perspective to go out and get more, particularly young people to come in, young men to come to the organization?
To get younger men, we need to, like what I always tell the people at Nicetown, we need to be out there with the younger man. Like he already said, we gonna be at school doing security, so we got that in plan. If we out there just talking to them, like when we used to clean the streets, when we first started, we wasn't getting paid. We was cleaning the streets, and they used to call Stanley.
So we wasn't getting paid.
No, we wasn't getting paid.
We wasn't getting paid.
No, we just volunteering out there.
You mean no one ever gives us no money?
No, I was out there at the moment, man, hoping they don't sweat and die on me and pass out. You know what I mean? But we was doing it, and they was doing it for free.
Free?
Yeah, it was a lot of it.
Yeah.
But they would call Stanley uncle. They was gravitating to Stanley. They was, you know what I mean? Because he was telling them what we was doing. We wasn't doing it for no money.
Right.
We just out here because y'all need a clean environment to broaden your mind. Yeah, so to reach them, we gotta be out there amongst them.
That's right.
You know what I mean? He told me, I don't care what you're doing. You know what I mean? Come on and join us. Help us out. And that really got to me too, because when you tell these stories, he even got a thing where an old lady asked us to clean out a lot. The next thing you know, there's trash cans and everything. The young boys put the trash can there. The young men, we ain't put them there. The young men wanted to keep their thing. So to get to them, we gotta speak to them, and don't be afraid to speak to them. You can't just walk around them and blow our horns saying stop the violence. We gotta say, hey, come here, let me talk to you. We got mediation that goes on in Black Male Community Council. There's other things that we do, services that we offer. Black Male Community Council, you need a little change in your pocket. Now we give you $100
for a job, for a one-day job.
One-day job. Like, you know what I mean? I wish they was giving us $100 back then. I'd have me a house. But, because we was doing it 6 days a week. Yeah, so that we can reach them, and we are reaching them, but since COVID hit, we ain't been like we was. But to reach the young men, as I always tell them, we gotta be out there with them, and that's what we do anyway. So as long as we can, he's trying to implement our bi-weekly rallies again, where we're out there talking to the brothers. And that's what I like about Black Male Community. They real men.
Real men.
You got fake men out here. They stand up in the house. Yeah, I mean, but we stand up outside.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, so when a young man see you standing up in front of them outside, and they like you look at what they done did with the males, black men, period, incarceration. They don't have father figures, so ain't no man standing up out there with them. You know what I mean? So when they see us standing up there out there with them, no shame, no, you know what I mean, not degrading them or anything like that. Just want to have that conversation that we can help you. You can help us help you. So
I think one of our best examples in terms of our work was when we worked with the 12th and Poplar at the who was that? What projects was that?
12th and Poplar.
Richard Allen.
Right.
When we worked down at the Richard Allen projects and working with those young men in
Mediation,
that community. That was a fantastic experience.
We stopped, how you say, it wasn't, well, it was gang against gang, but we stopped the killing. Like, they stopped going after each other, and they came and sat down at a table to talk about what was going on. Instead of saying, all right, we gonna go out here. No, they came, what was it, Brother Leroy and Pastor Clay and Stanley, they had them together and they talked. You can't do that just standing up in your house.
No.
You gotta stand in front of them and say, hey, if y'all wanna talk, y'all wanna say, this is something that'll save your life. And Stanley said they done moved young men out of the area that didn't want to be in the area, that didn't want to be in that situation. They gave them other places to be. You know what I mean? And that's what black males do. That's how you reach the youth. You don't just say, all right, stop selling drugs and being out here and doing it without having, what you call it? I'm gonna get it. Air sauce and wind pudding.
Yeah,
we ain't got air sauce and wind pudding.
That's right.
We got something for you.
No, you got to be able to have some substance in what it is.
We gotta have substance, and that's what reaches the youth, man.
Wow.
That's what I love about. I love this. I love y'all cats. I don't know. I tell y'all ain't my daddy.
Nah.
So stop telling me. I love y'all cats though. Man. I really do.
Well, that's the other thing I really like about the Black Male Community Council. You know, and we've seen a lot of men come and go.
Right.
You know, like you said, the fake guys. You know, the stars, the superstars.
Right,
We just seen all of those
Want to
things.
be on camera.
But there's such an energy with those brothers that are steadfast here.
Right.
And it's a beautiful thing to watch us when we're in action.
Yeah.
You know, and even when we did our festival this year, right out here on American Street,
Man.
first time, and the neighbors came out. This is the first time we ever had anything like this.
Right.
You know? But you know we coming back again.
Oh yeah. I'll be here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a call from Stanley.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we're gonna be here. We're gonna do this thing. So again, we are moving forward.
Yes, we are.
And at a pace, and I think it's fair to say that we're moving at God's pace.
Right. It's a good. It ain't a run where we all tired and beat down.
Right.
We at a pace where, all right, the next program is coming or the next plan is coming and being implemented. We there to support it.
That's right.
So that's a good pace. You know, you can't just run. Like I said, it ain't how you ran that race, because you can run it like the tortoise, you know what I mean? Or you can run it like the hare.
I hear you.
And wake up and the tortoise already at the finish line.
That's right. How about that?
Yeah, because you tired.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know, I really appreciate you coming and sitting down and sharing.
Thank y'all for offering.
And I am so proud of what we're doing, how we're doing it, and when we're doing it.
Yes.
And this is, again, I'd like to thank our guest today for coming out and being a part of our first broadcast. And I want to share my shirt again with people who don't want to forget that slavery destroyed us. Religion divides us. Ignorance controls us, and the truth scares us. But at the Black Male Community Council, we're not scared. We're standing up for our people because we got something to do. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you, and tune in again. We'll be back at you very shortly. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings.